Top 10 scariest things in World of Warcraft. Oh shit. Okay. What is this? What the heck?
It's that time of year. There's just something in the air. Something off.
I like Matt Season.
The kids are trick-or-treating. People are going to costume parties. And you? Well, you're sitting in front of your computer listening to me talk about World of Warcraft.
Oh.
Now, that's scary. Well, let's at least make the best of it.
I guess.
Never mind the fact that this stuff is all over the internet, and
Jesus.
you've probably seen it 1,000 times before. But this is the top 10 spookiest, scariest spooks in World of Warcraft.
There's actually a lot of scary things involved. Oh my god! Rest 2 things with Prime. Jesus!
Not just any zombies, though. Can you guess this location?
That's
Some of you may have
Westfall,
said
right?
Westfall, and you'd be right. One of the more revolutionary things with the game at the time of its release were day and night cycles. The World of Warcraft is, well, a world. As described in their 2001 preview of the game, they wanted to make it seem like a world, and one of their main ways of doing that was to change it as time goes on. As the sun goes down and the skies darken, in the town of Moonbrook will stir something a bit more nefarious than some simple bandits.
Wait, really?
The vultures that normally reside in the graveyard outside of town take shelter as the undead rise from their graves and search for their next meal.
Wait, this actually happens? No shot it does, really?
This ghoulish transition isn't
I didn't know that.
Moonbrook, however. Located in the Silverpine Forest, just outside of the Shadowfang Keep dungeon, is the Pyrewood Village.
Yeah, this I know.
By day, a quiet town of villagers just going about their normal lives. However, as night turns,
they turn into furries.
That's right.
Shoot.
Furries. If you dare to move forward, let's move on to number 9.
That's a classic. Yeah. No, dude, I haven't pre-watched it, chat. I just, you know, it is what it is. Oh, are we gonna be going to Karazhan? Dude, isn't this like isn't WoW like PG-13 or something? Like, there's literally like hanging.
At number 9, we have the Noosemen.
It's 12?
You can find these guys hanging around in various zones in the game. In the appropriately named Deadwood Pass, which eventually held the Karazhan raid, and also inside the Scarlet Crusade stronghold in the Tearsfall Glades, you'd find the bodies of non-believers hanging in the trees as a word of warning for those who don't abide by the cult strictures. Rated T for teen?
Yeah!
Or rather, terrifying.
It's actually insane.
Your courage will fail.
What?
Your friends will abandon you.
What?
Death is close.
What the?
No, that wasn't the voice in your head that you normally hear. That was the voice of the old god Cthulhu. Housed in the ancient temple of Ankh-Kiraj lies the god of madness and chaos. And working your way through his minions, he'll periodically shit-talk you like an
does
on Xbox Live, spooking unsuspecting raiders.
You are weak. You are already dead.
It's kind of messed up.
You'll betray your friends.
Oh.
I boned your mom.
Yeah, that's the worst one, man. I
These
hate when he says
whispers for a
that.
time were implemented into the popular add-on Deadly Boss mods. If you were attacked while AFK, it would play this line while you're alt tabbed out in Wowhead or watching pornography. And this caused many players to question their sanity, and countless threads were created searching for answers. It was eventually removed from the add-on since it caused such a stir. The old god isn't the only one with the bants, though. The Ashbringer, Alexander Smolgreen, also has a lot to say.
Weapon.
His death was marred with betrayal and desecration, having been stabbed in the back by his own son, his own weapon even, the Ashbringer. This treachery cursed the blade, and Mogren
missed it?
himself
Wait, what?
was raised from the dead to serve and kill Fazad's undead army. Players can obtain the corrupted Ashbringer in the next Ramus raid,
Those
and
so
while
cool.
equipped, you would periodically hear whispers from Mogren's lost soul.
What? Oh, okay. I thought he was gonna do like some sort of a... Extreme leatherworking. Yeah, this one is actually kind of gnarly.
It puts the lotion on its skin. It's kind of funny.
It's human faces.
You murder some bunnies, make some clothing out of their hide, and no one bats an eye. But you make just one null tent made out of human skin, and everyone loses their crap.
It's actually messed up.
That's right. You know all of those null camps in the game? Look closely at their tents, and you'll uncover the shocking truth.
I never
You ever wonder
noticed
what
this
happens
before
to the
I was
bodies
told.
of the low-level humans who fell victim to the mighty Hogger? Bring companions and remind
faces.
yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Dude, WoW is dark, man. Like, if you actually look into all the stuff, man, it's a dark game. Imagine if they did like a Diablo MMO, man. Jesus. It used to be, yeah. It's a lot more Disney nowadays, I guess. A lot more like happiness and friendship. Dark humans exist, yeah.
What are you doing, my son? Succeeded in you, father.
Yeah, I agree, Nolly, I agree. Such a good trailer, man. Or like, not trailer,
Patricide,
you know.
the killing of one's own father. Preceding the events of World of Warcraft, there's a prince by the name of Arthas Menethil,
I haven't,
the son of Tyrannus Menethil and heir to the throne. He was an ordained paladin in the Order of the Silver Hand and fought for justice and defended the weak. His story, however, was marred with heartbreak, madness, and betrayal.
Warcraft 3
In his
Reforged.
youth, he uncovered a plot by the Dreadlord.
Don't pre-order
Mal'Ganis
games, guys.
To turn the citizens of his hometown, Stratholme, into undead through the consumption of poisoned foodstuffs. He rushed back to the kingdom to warn them, but it was too late. And the entire city had to be...
Was Arthur's wrong, chat, and what he did? Was it a bad decision that he purged the city? What do you guys think? No, he did nothing wrong. I agree, man. Listen, dude, he did what had to be done. He had the balls to do it. Alright, he took matter into his own hand. He tried to stop it. Okay, he was pretty much justified. Yeah, he got mad afterwards, though. I mean, that's because he was slowly getting mind controlled and stuff like that. But that decision that he made there was good.
Purged. The citizens turned as he warned.
He did the best he could have done.
Paladins had the grisly task of massacring them. He was driven mad by the ordeal, and in a quest for revenge against Mal'Ganis, he uncovered the runeblade Frostmourne.
I got that one right there. Alright, well, Frostmourne.
Weapon of the ruler of all undead, the Lich King. He wielded the cursed blade to aid him in his quest for revenge, and was able to slay the Dreadlord in one-on-one combat. The victory, however, was hollow, as the last of his sanity slipped away, and the cursed sword took hold of him. Under the influence of Frostmourne and the Lich King, he slayed his companions and returned to the kingdom. The crowd rejoiced its champion as he walked through the halls leading to the throne room, showering him with rose petals and ringing the bells in celebration. The cheers of joy and admiration quickly turned to horror as he drove Frostmourne through his own father's heart and unleashed the undead upon his own people.
That's fucked up, man.
They say the dead don't lie, and vestiges of the past can be found in-game. In the Undercity, if one turns up their ambience to the max and listens very carefully, in the bell tower, you can still hear the joyous ringing marking the prince's return. In the hallway leading up to the throne room lay still the rose petals that once showered the prince.
Oh.
And in the throne room, you can hear the dialogue between Arthas and his father, moments before he ruthlessly murdered him.
Shit, man. Shit. It's crazy how the jailer planned this, man. Yeah, you can hear this in-game. No. Frick the jailer. Ah,
The Yellow
Goldshire.
Forest, a place of tranquility, and caves that look like, well, hey, they always said that Azeroth was a female titan.
Wait, what?
Well, hey, they always said that Azeroth was a female titan. Be careful though, this one is infested with critters.
What the fuck?
There's some really hard quests in there, so you better wear lots of protection.
I don't even know what to say about that one.
Anyways, the children of Goldshire. Wandering about the forest, you can find 6 children, and that's Aaron,
Explain the
Cameron,
joke. It looked like a crater, basically.
Lisa,
Yeah,
Jose,
like a
John,
crater.
and Dana. They seem innocent enough, but looking closely, you'll notice that they walk in the pattern of a pentagram. And what's more, at 7 a.m. every single day, they'll make their way to this secluded house near Crystal Lake and begin their satanic ritual. If you turn your sound levels
No,
up,
we don't
you'll
need
hear
more
spooky
details,
music,
okay?
banshee screams, ghoul calls, all
Why
manner
does she
of
look so
demonic
creepy,
noises.
that girl?
Even Cthulhu joins in on the fun.
You will die.
Oh, shit.
And just as quick as they came, they disappear and begin the ritual again and again, every day at 7
Forever.
a.m. But there lies more horror in the seemingly innocent zone.
Really?
After a long day of questing, adventurers
Oh, no.
can take refuge in the town's inn, refresh on food, relax by the cozy fire.
Oh, wait.
However, for
The
one
ERP.
server in particular, you'll find a completely different experience.
I knew it.
In the deepest depths of debauchery lies
Oh,
the Moon Guard
shit.
of Goldshire Inn, where those who enter leave with trauma and sticky...
It's a guild called Girls Without Pants.
What's going on over here? Oh, good lord.
Oh, shit.
Sorry. Didn't mean to interrupt.
Yeah, that's the
Let's
real
just go
horror
over
WoW
here.
chat. Oh!
Truly, one of the most horrifying areas in the entire game.
Oh, God. Not the pandas. Ooh, Max Ramas. Yo, Druid, thank you for the 5 months.
The next Ramus raid, home of the Lich Lord, Kel'Thuzad, and all manner of undead, necromancers, and abominations. In the room
Goddamn.
at the far end of the raid, locked behind an iron gate, lies the most gruesome and grotesque
That he is, yeah.
waiting.
Stitched together.
Stitched together from the corpses of women and children lies a creature named Thaddeus,
It's fucked up,
an
man.
amalgamation of flesh made to serve the Lich King in death. This malformed atrocity serves as the prison for the souls of the victims of the Scourge, whom can be heard crying for a release into the afterlife. You know
Dude,
those
imagine
cries that
this.
you hear throughout the raid?
And it stops once you kill him.
A little known, but
up.
dark truth is that they come from the lost souls trapped within Thaddeus. These wails can be heard throughout the halls of the Ziggurat to horrify invading adventurers and to serve as a
Yeah.
warning of a fate that they too may meet.
Yeah, I kind of wish they'd go back to like a darker theme as well, man. I don't know. I kind of like a more like dark themed like vibe instead of this like kind of like Disney, like, oh, happiness, we will, come on, champions, let us take down the evil villain. You know, I like, this feels more like a world and like,
Over
you know.
a year already, damn.
like villains and stuff like that, right? Droid song, think of it at 13 months. It's more like a world, right? In a way, as dark as it sounds. Ah, the upside down sinners.
Next, we have a room that's so dark.
I haven't looked at the runes for the next phase, actually, Prudas. I've decided not to take a look at it quite yet.
Messed up that it was never even meant to be seen by players. Hidden behind the unreleased Karazhan raid in the Deadwind Pass are the Karazhan crypts. These are locked behind an iron gate, barring players from entry, and only by purpose.
We pretty much all went in here, right? Let's be honest.
Through the gate could you gain entry. Inside lays a huge labyrinth filled with tombs, bones, grave sites, and the deafening silence of the dead. A pile of bones marks the site of a cruel execution room.
Listen, man, they better make this a dank-ass raid in the SOD, man. This has so much potential to be a cool raid.
At the entrance of the crypt is a black hole whose bottom can't be seen by the naked eye. And those unlucky enough to fall down, however, would find themselves in a room called the Pit of Criminals.
Okay.
Supposedly, the last Guardian, Medivh, would use this well to execute lawbreakers, being forced to jump to their doom where their bodies were left to rot with the bones of those before them. Jesus. Nonetheless, this method of execution paled in comparison to the room of upside-down sinners.
That's messed up. Yeah. PG-13, by the way. Jesus.
Venturing further into the crypts, you'd happen upon a body of water. On the surface, the waters are calm and serene.
All I see is bread.
In the depths.
And the Chinese client. This is messed up, man.
The room of upside-down sinners is a second known execution chamber, purposed to end the lives of criminals, trespassers,
yeah, you can see this in game, yeah.
or anyone deemed to be a sinner in Medivh's twisted madness.
Dude, imagine if there was like a shark or like a big piranha or something that's just like gnawing on people down there.
The bodies lay there still to this day.
Holy
and
shit.
The waters are forever calm and as silent as a grave.
Like when they make the raid, right? Like a shark boss or something?
Your own footsteps, and if you turn up your ambience enough, you'll hear that of a heartbeat.
Oh, really? I didn't know this, actually.
It grows louder and louder, climaxing in a room called the Slough of Despair.
Wait, climaxes?
Wait, D-I-S... Never mind.
I didn't know this.
Venturing into the heart of the crypts, into the deepest pit, and listening closely.
I didn't know that there was like an ambience like that.
I have a small penis.
What the fuck?
Well, never mind that. Well, what could possibly top that?
Mad Season was unhinged in his earlier videos, man. What? He was actually unhinged, man.
You're wondering, what is the most petrifying, heinous, and terrifying thing in World of Warcraft?
Oh! Oh my god! No! Not this!
Once upon a time,
gosh.
a long time ago, a game was
Current
released,
World of Warcraft.
an MMORPG based off of the Warcraft series called World of Warcraft. You could pick 9 different classes, adventure with your friends, and explore a massive virtual world.
Oh no!
It took the world by storm. Players were sucked into their addiction and invested thousands and thousands of hours into this virtual world.
That's
a meaningful and rewarding loot system, a thriving community, a fun and chaotic PvP experience, a set of classes that are all unique from each other, and a challenging but rewarding raiding scene. It redefined the MMO genre and quickly earned the praise and adoration of players worldwide.
Oh no.
But as time moved on, players watched the game they loved and adored slowly being changed into something else. Dungeon Finder, Raid Finder, heirlooms, level boosts, a third furry race.
Oh my god!
Basic core functions to the MMO genre were deemed by a few to be too time-consuming or annoying, so slowly but surely, Blizzard pandered to this audience, and the game was changed into a slot machine roulette wheel loot casino with aspects of mobile gaming and even a cash shop. The game today holds a meager amount of subscribers compared to its glory days, as players fled in horror of what it's become.
Okay. Jesus. Good video though, I liked it. It was a good
Farewell
watch.
for now, mortals. We hope you enjoyed today's video.
I'll link it here, chat.
See you again soon.
Check out Bad Season. That was actually a good video. There was a few of those things I actually didn't know about, which was really fun.